What is going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for Freestyle here in Detroit. Though, just a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my Patreon for early access and exclusive content. Link on screen and in the description below. We had our fastest qualifier win, Ethan Waters with Max D. Monster Dalmatian and April Summers came and took a high jump win, increasing that lead. Then our fastest qualifier came and took the racing win of the night. And then Bakugan Dragonoid and Brian the Dog Webb came and took the skills win. So this is the leaderboards after all of that. As you can see, Northern Nightmare is now on top just by 1 point over Monster Dalmatian. Max D in third, though, with 186, so he's slowly creeping his way as Bakugan moved down to fourth with 184. We have a tie for sixth with Gravedigger and Alien Invasion and El Toro Loco in that 8th spot, though it seems like they're kind of safe from getting eliminated overall. If anything, they'll just get sent down to the Arena Series 4 Season 3. So, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get started with Freestyle as Avenger, and Nick Morhees comes out with some huge air. Nick Morhees and Avenger currently was in last place at the beginning of this event, but is now second to last. Again, doesn't look like he's gonna really make too much of a comeback, although there are a lot of events left, so unless he gets in some crazy kind of hot streak, he could at least make it into the Arena Series. But you know, you never know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Some more big air over the pad there. Nice combo into a bicycle going across, but it was too much as he's going end over end and landing back on all fours, shredding some of that body off of that Avenger truck. Reaching the halfway point of Freestyle as he cases the end of the jump there. Another nice, beautiful save. Looks like he's gonna go for a backflip off the side of the containers. Beautifully executed by Nick Morhees and Avenger. 30 seconds left in regulation. Keeping it on all fours, staying alive. So far, this is a great run and hard hit there. It launches them back on all fours, though. He's gonna spin it into some cyclones. Better be careful, though. He's getting that jump, or he was getting some of that jump there. That could have sent him over, but he's still on all fours as he's coming towards the end of regulation. That last backflip right there is going to count into regulation as he goes into bonus time, trying to get a moonwalk off of that. I don't think he really quite got it, but he got the backflip in, and that's really the important part, though. He's going end over end and back on all fours again. No, he's going on for a wild ride. He's going on his lid again, saving it again. He's staying alive as best as he can. 8 seconds left in regulation. And he's gonna reverse into a reverse flip off the container. Who knows what the judges are gonna score and if they're gonna count that. And they're gonna give him a 32. 29 in regulation, 3 in bonus, 32 right off the bat. It's a great score to start off with. So not bad for Nick Morhees and Avenger. As Zombie comes out. Flames plays a nice wheelie right off the bat into the pod there. And, or pad, excuse me, whatever you want to call it. Rolling over back on all fours. Flames plays another truck, you know, hasn't had the best season, unfortunately. Looking to stay alive and at least make it to the Arena Series, but who knows? That gap is a little big. But you know, you never know what happens. Again, there's plenty. They've still got World Finals left. All the points there. 5 events, 5 opportunities to get up to 14 points instead of 12. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Some nice big air though, coming close to that halfway mark of regulation. Going for the backflip, but not enough rotation. He's landing on the lid, on his lid of that truck, and that's going to be it for Zombie and Flames plays. Unfortunately, not able to finish regulation, so only scoring a 21 as Blake Bell and Monsterma come out next. Very unfortunate score for Zombie. That just, he didn't quite get enough momentum there, and he ended up on his lid. Monsterma though some big air. Nice wheelie on one wheel, and it's sending him over. And back on all fours. That was very impressive by Monster Mud and Blake Bell. Not sure what was going to happen after that, but he kept it on one wheel and across and had enough momentum to get back on all fours halfway through regulation now. Getting another wheelie. Bicycle into that jump. It's going to send him end over end and back on all fours again. Shaking him up a bit, I'm sure. He was the original winner of Freestyle back in Toronto in the first stop of the season. So I'm sure he'd like to get another Freestyle win. Nice big air there. He's going to have to pick it up, though, and get some more hits in. Especially some wow factors if he wants to beat that 32 that Avenger has on the board right now. Hitting that 10-second mark in regulation. He's going to get some donuts on top of the pod there. Nicely done, chasing his tail that's no longer there. He's into bonus now. Let's see what he can do in bonus time. Awkward jump, but it's not going to hurt him. He's going to go for the backflip. Let's see if he has enough momentum. It looks like he might not. Landing on the front end really hard. Shaking him up. Truck is still good, though. It's still running. 10 seconds left. And a bicycle, he slammed the brakes, though, before going too far. That would have really sent him hard into a really bad crash. Let's see what the judges say. And a 26 for Monster Mud and Blake Bell. Good enough for second place. 20 for regulation, 3 on bonus. Here comes Mohawk Warrior and the Camera 9785. Again, score to beat is 832 by Avenger. He started off really great, so I'm sure that score is going to hold for a good while. Nice Cyclones by Mohawk Warrior. This track almost reminds me of the track in Toronto, so we're starting where we end, where we're ending where we started, I mean. Obviously, I feel like the jumps are a little bit different here, but it's very similar. So, who knows? I mean, I know in Detroit, in Toronto, there was a struggle in freestyle, as there was it was an awkward track. There wasn't much to do. And here in Detroit, it seems like it's kind of a copy and paste. One on each corner, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. They're just going to have to be creative here. And so far, Mohawk Warriors having a really good run past that halfway mark, looking closer, getting closer to the 30-second mark of regulation. Cross-threading it, nicely done, clearing it. And I thought he was going to get into some trouble, but he's good. Gonna do now, going off of the race drum, another cross thread, and he's clipping the back end of the truck and going somersaulting forward, but back on all fours. 10 seconds left in regulation for Mohawk Warrior. Sideways on the high jump, and he's gonna go for the backflip. No, didn't quite get enough, and now he's in a bad spot. He's gonna have to back up if he's gonna want to continue the run, and that's gonna face a deduction of points. He's going to go for the container again for the backflip, although he just ends up on top of the container and wheelies over him. That's a first. Interesting way to do it, though. Those 4 points are really going to hurt him when it comes to his final score. Nice bicycle. And some huge air, giant sky wheelie to end his bonus time. And we're going to wait for the judges here. Like I said, he's going to face that 4-point deduction, so that may hurt him. And it is only a 26, would have scored a 30 without that deduction. So tied for second with Monster Mud at the moment as El Toro Loco comes out. Drift point 912, and then nice landing, nice save. Thought it was going to be an early freestyle end for El Toro Loco, but he's able to save it. Now he's cross-threading across the pods. And another beautiful save. I may have spoke too soon. No, he's got it. Looks like he wants to come out for that freestyle win. Hasn't had one this season yet. Has only had a skills win. Nice air across the pod, going into the other one. Approaching that halfway mark of regulation. Some more big air. Again, score to beat is a 32. Going for the backflip, and he's gonna land it. Hard landing on the front end, but he's able to land it and continue his freestyle run. cross-threading again. Looking like a really good run. He may give Avenger a run for his money if he can just get a little bit more, some more hits in. Maybe a wow factor. 10 seconds left and a beautiful save by old Toro Loco. He's going to go for the backflip to end regulation. A beautiful backflip, almost over-rotating it, saving it, hitting the smoke at the peak of the jump. And he's in bonus time. Looks like he's backing up, going for the reverse flip, but he over-rotates, and he's on his lid. That's going to be the end of his freestyle run, unfortunately for old Toro Loco. Not sure if it's going to be enough, and it is a 33 in regulation, 1 in bonus. We have a 34, and we have a new leader. Regulation alone would have gave him the lead, so El Toro Loco Drift Boy 912 is your new leader. Alien Invasion. Leslie 96 comes out with some huge air. Bicycle into the high jump, sending her into an awkward landing. Though enough momentum to get back on all fours, I'm sure it's got her shaken up a bit. Great way to start the freestyle run, and another beautiful save, and we're not even 30 seconds into the freestyle run for Cecily 96. Nicely done so far. As long as she can keep that momentum, we might have another new leader after Otto Loco put a 34 on the board. Nice moonwalk. Thought she was going to go for the reverse flip, but she didn't want to risk it. Going for the other pod. Nice sky wheelie. Halfway through regulation now. And so far, it's been a great run. She started off aggressive and has kept that momentum, and some more big air. Some of the highest we've seen so far tonight here in Detroit. She's going for the backflip off the side of the container. Beautifully done. Beautiful rotation for Alien Invasion. This should give us a new leader if she continues this momentum. Beautifully done there with that jump. More cross-threading action. And another beautiful save. 10 seconds left. She might just end it with some donuts here. Getting into some cyclone. Some of that body wanting to fly off of the truck. It's hanging on for dear life. And we are now in bonus time. So let's see what she can do. Some more huge air for Cecily 96. And thought she was going to save it, but she was able to control it. Going for another backflip in an awkward angle, slamming hard on the front left tire. Though the truck is still going, she's going to go for the reverse flip as well. And she's going to land it. Beautifully done by Alien Invasion. And that's going to be the last hit, if that even counts as a hit, as she's able to save it back on all fours as we wait for the freestyle score from the judges. And we have a new leader, a 33 in regulation, 2 in bonus. So we have a new leader with a 35. Alien Invasion, Cecily 96 putting on a show for the crowd here in Detroit. Now a quick word from our sponsors. Don't forget to use code Project Rod to get 10% off of your W Energy order. Be better with W Energy. Get that Beach and Peach. That is the best flavor that I've had so far. So use code Project Rod 10% off your order as Blue Thunder comes out. Nitro Studios. Nice donuts to start off his freestyle run. Again, score to beat is a 35 by Alien Invasion, and a great run, mind you, by Alien Invasion and Cecily 96, and that's going to be tough to beat. But this guy can do it. He's been picking it up so far, and a nice backflip early on within the first 30 seconds of risk, but high risk, high reward, as they say. Huge jump off the pad and an awkward landing, sending him back on all fours though, luckily. Oh, and this is going to be another awkward hit. No, he's able to save it, keep it on all fours. He goes for the backflip off the side of the container, landing hard on the rear end, but continuing his run. Blue Thunder and Nitro Studios looking to get a nice wheelie here, but looking to get a freestyle win, saving it yet again. 25 seconds left in regulation, as he is the 7th truck out. We got 5 more to go after him. 10 seconds. Let's see what he can do. This is when you really want to get aggressive and really get something going. His run has been good, but not great. Looks like he's gonna possibly get a save, and he is. Putting it back on all fours. He is in bonus now. He needs to pick it up at least in bonus. Seconds left. A nice cross thread over, comboing it into the next jump. 2, 1, and bonus time is up. We're gonna wait for the scores from the judges, but I don't know. This should not take the lead, I don't think. And there it is, a 31. So a great bonus time score. Unfortunately, the regulation score wasn't enough to take the lead. So Alien Invasion still remains on top as Max D and Ethan Waters comes out, your fastest qualifier and racing winner of the night with some big air. Some of the biggest we've seen, I think, beating, who was it, Alien Invasion that came out with the giant air? Nice backflip, big air into backflip combo. He is your reigning Freestyle World Finals champion after all, and he's looking for his first freestyle win of the season. He hasn't gotten one yet. And an awkward hit. He hasn't gotten one yet, and I'm sure he's waiting on it. He wants it bad, but how bad does he want it? He needs to show this crowd a freestyle that they've never seen before. Nice cross-threading there. Into a moonwalk, going over the jump again. .30 seconds left for Ethan Waters and Max D. An awkward backflip, but he lands it. Had some sparks flying out the rear end of the truck, and he's going to continue the run. 20 seconds left for Ethan Waters. Nice sky wheelie. Trying to hit everything he can, it seems. Some more cross thread action. 3, 2, and 1. This backflip attempt should count to regulation. He was able to save it, so that should count as he goes into bonus time now. Some more big air. 15 seconds left in bonus. This is a great run. It may rival that of Alien Invasions, but I don't know. Nice save. It was an awkward save, but it was a great save by Max D and Ethan Waters, as he's going to end his freestyle run with some cyclones. And so that's going to be it for Max D and Ethan Waters as we wait for that score and a 35. He is tied with Alien Invasion for first place, although that 32 in regulation will put him in second when it comes to a tiebreaker. So Alien Invasion will remain on top and we'll get that win if we stay with a tie at the end of the event. As Gravedigger and KJ comes out to begin their run, looking for that first freestyle win as well. Started the season off strong with a racing win and then a skills win in Anaheim, but so far that's been all he's gotten. Looking to get a freestyle win, and at this point he would just need a high jump win, and he's just about had them all. So who knows? World Finals is coming up. That's going to be the last opportunity to get a high jump win, and it comes with World Championship, so World Finals Championship. So we'll have to wait and see what happens as he spins it into some donuts here, passing the halfway mark. .30 seconds left, and he's really going to have to pick it up if he wants to beat Alien Invasion and Max D. Nice backflip though, but they've had some amazing runs. A combo though into a moonwalk, but they each had an amazing run to put him on top of the 35. It's going to be a tough score to beat, so he's going to need to pick it up if he wants to come anywhere near that. 10 seconds left. Thought he was going to go for a backflip there with regulation coming to an end, but no, he goes into bonus off of that jump on the pod there, and a save. He's going to go for an awkward angled backflip, and he's going to land it hard on the front end. The hood almost came off. 10 seconds left. Some huge air. This is going to be a hard landing there. And he's trying to save it, and he's going to be able to stay on all fours to end his run. Although I'm not sure it's going to take the lead. We're going to have to wait and see. A 31 for Gravedigger, so not enough to take the lead. It was a great run, but not what the judges were looking for. As Bakugan comes out fresh off that freestyle win in Indy. See if he can go back-to-back in Detroit and get his third freestyle win of the season. Brian the Dog Webb had an amazing start to the season, was leading with a great margin up until Monster Dalmatian took the lead, and then Northern Nightmare came and took the lead. So he has a lot of ground to cover if he wants to be on top and get that win in his rookie season. As I've mentioned in the past, nice donuts fan. But he is in his rookie season, so coming out with a season to win, I'm sure he'd love that. Beautiful save there. That was kind of awkward, but an amazing save by Bakugan Dragonoid. Seconds left. Score to beat it to 35. He needs to pick up the pace. Nice cross-thread action for Bakugan. And an aggressive rollover, but is he going to be able to keep it on all fours? He is, saving it with 10 seconds left to spare. Gonna go for the reverse flip, but he isn't gonna quite get it. Just went straight up in the air and back down, which is fine. As he goes into bonus time, that's gonna keep him from rolling over. He can continue the run. But I don't know if this run is gonna be enough to take the lead. Some more giant air by Bakugan as he's gonna save it. No, he's gonna end up on his lid. He's trying to save it, slamming into the container. He's gonna keep the run going. Some more big air. That's probably going to be the last move of the freestyle run as he saves it, possibly. I don't know. He's still rolling over. And he's on his side. That's going to be the end for Bakugan Dragonoid and Brian the Dog Webb as he scores a 33. 30 in regulation, 3 in bonus. Not enough to take the lead as Northern Nightmare comes out, your current leader. Looking for his first freestyle win, actually. He hasn't had one yet. It was Monster Mutt, then it was Bakugan, then it was Monster Mutt Dalmatian, then it was Bakugan again, if I'm not mistaken. Nice backflip by Alex Stevens, 27. Looking to go back-to-back with seasonal wins, and I'm sure back-to-back in World Finals wins. A hard landing on the front end. As he's able to save it to get back on all fours, he's riding a wheelie across, but I'm sure that really hurt. Shook him up real bad. That was an aggressive landing. No, the truck is still running, and that's all that matters at the moment. Halfway mark for Alex Stevens, 27. And a great run so far. You just need to keep the momentum going. Score to beat is a 35, but this guy is more than capable of beating that. Especially if he wants to keep that lead in the leaderboards. He has a 1-point lead, and I'm sure he'd love to extend it even more, but some trouble. No, he had enough momentum and the perfect landing to roll him back on all fours. So that's definitely the save of the at least of his run. That's what really cost him, or really basically that's what's saving him right now. That saved him. Now he's in bonus. It's been a great run so far. He could take the lead. It just depends on what he does in bonus here. Not sure what he's doing. No, he's going for the reverse flip, and he's gonna get it. He's gonna continue the bonus run. Some more big air. 10 seconds left. Cross threading into an awkward angle. And that's going to be the last hit. That's going to count towards bonus time, as he's stuck on the throttle there, and he's done. Now we wait for the scores. Are we going to have a new leader? And we are at 34 in regulation, 3 in bonus, score of a 37 in the end. So he is now your new leader. So it's up to Monster Dalmatian and April Summers in her hometown. It's up to her on whether or not he stays with that giant lead or they end up tied. if she can pull out another freestyle win in this season. And somersaulting over, back on all fours. April Summers currently in second place, 1 point shy. She held the lead for such a long time and is now 1 point away from tying the lead. But if Northern Nightmare takes that win, that's 12 points added to him. So her score is going to depend, or the gap of between her and Northern Nightmare is going to depend on what she can score here in freestyle in her hometown. She's gotten the high jump win. Let's see if she can get a freestyle win. Hitting that halfway mark here. She's made it halfway. At this point, she really just needs to step it up and take some risks if she's going to want that win. Taking the risks and getting those big hits is going to give her that bigger score, I'm sure. Especially getting more technical with it, the saves, the bicycles and all that. Donuts, nice cyclones there chasing her tail. Nice cross thread for her. 15 seconds left. It's all going to come down to the judges, but I'm not sure if this has the potential to take the lead. And she is now in bonus time. Huge air, awkward landing, but she's able to save it. She needs to keep the momentum going though. Going for the sky wheelie off the log jump. Five seconds left. It looks like she's just going to end her bonus with some more cyclones. So it all comes down to this. In her hometown. Let's see what the judges are going to say. And a 30, 26 in regulation, 4 in bonus is not going to be enough to take the lead. That's going to hurt in the leaderboards. But before we get there, Northern Nightmare is your freestyle winner. So congratulations to Alex Stevens, 27, for getting his first freestyle win of the season. Alien Invasion Max D came in second and third. El Toro Loco fourth. Bakugan in fifth. But look at Dalmatian, she's in ninth. She's only going to get 4 points out of this. So here come the leaderboards. And it is a 9-point lead for Northern Nightmare. Max D just behind Monsterma, getting that much closer. Same with Bakugan. They're inching closer, but Northern Nightmare has that good lead going into World Finals. But remember, points in World Finals still matter. They still count. So the winner isn't decided yet for Season 2. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my Patreon for early access and exclusive content. You can see who gets the win for the season and World Finals before anybody else 2 weeks ahead compared to YouTube. But with that being said, we'll see you in Orlando. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it's time for World Finals.